Sheffield Wednesday have been linked with Hull City defender Matty Jacob. According to reports, and for a club still trying to climb up off the canvas, this one tells you everything about where the Owls really are right now. This isn't a statement signing, it's a 24-year-old fullback who can't force his way into Hull's Premier League side, a year left on his deal, available on the cheap. A shrewd bit of business maybe, but also a quiet reminder of just how far this football club has fallen. Relegation was confirmed back in February, the earliest drop in EFL history. Administration in October, points deductions, players going unpaid, senior names walking out the door one after another. The Chancery years ended in chaos, and Hillsborough was left to watch a season unravel before it had even properly begun. So when a name like Jacob comes up, it lands differently here. There's a hole at left-back now, with Tayo Adaramola back at Crystal Palace and Max Lowe's future far from settled. Jacob knows League One. He's hungry for minutes after being in and out at Hull, and he wouldn't cost much. On paper, it makes sense. But supporters have learned the hard way that sensible business and good business aren't always the same thing. This is a squad that might need 15, even 20 new faces this summer. One cut-price fullback doesn't fix that. It barely scratches the surface of it. And that's the real weight sitting on Henrik Pedersen and the new ownership. Arise Capital have brought hope back to S6, and there's genuine belief that the worst is finally behind the club. But belief is fragile. It fades fast if the rebuild gets patched together with bargains and loans, the way last season was held together with string and goodwill. Wednesday have done make, do and mend. They've lived it for a full, painful year. Nobody connected to Hillsborough wants to sit through another one. The EFL budget restrictions don't make any of this easier. Every signing has to be smart. Every pound has to work twice over. That's exactly why a player like Jacob is being looked at in the first place, not because he's the dream, but because he fits what the club can realistically afford in this moment. And maybe that's fine. Maybe a defender like him is precisely the kind of low-risk, sensible addition a proper rebuild needs at the back. But he can't be the headline. If Jacob arrives and the summer stalls there, the same old fears come creeping straight back in, that this club quietly settles for survival instead of ever demanding more of itself. Because this is Sheffield Wednesday. A club this size, with this history, with this support, shouldn't be sitting around hoping for cut-price fullbacks. It should be powering its way out of League One at the first time of asking. So here's the real question for this summer. Are the Owls finally building something that matches the true size of this football club? Or are the same mistakes that dragged them down here already starting to creep back in?